Take a look around during any economic crisis. When markets fall and uncertainty spreads, most people become anxious about money. They worry about the future, delay decisions, and constantly check their finances. Yet some of the wealthiest people remain remarkably calm. Why? The truth is, financial peace doesn't begin when your bank account reaches a certain number. It begins when your mind stops believing that money is always running out. Many high-income earners still live with financial anxiety, while others with far less enjoy genuine peace of mind. The difference isn't always how much money you have, it's the way you think about it. In this video, we'll explore the habits and mindset that help wealthy people stay calm, make better financial decisions, and build lasting prosperity without sacrificing their peace. Before we begin, a quick disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor or personal finance expert. I simply share what I've learned through personal experience, reading, and research. If you're ready to build financial peace instead of financial pressure, subscribe to my wealth guide, like this video, share it, and leave a comment telling me. What does financial peace mean to you? Now, let's discover why truly wealthy people stay calm about money, and how you can develop the same mindset. Wealth begins in the mind. Most of us grew up believing that wealth is mostly a matter of luck. A lucky break, an inheritance, or winning the lottery. If that's how you learn to think about money, you're not alone. Every day, hardworking, intelligent people struggle financially, not because they lack ability, but because no one taught them the mindset behind lasting wealth. The truth is, our relationship with money begins long before we earn our first paycheck. Childhood experiences, family beliefs, culture, and personal experiences quietly shape how we earn, spend, save, invest, and manage debt. Many of these beliefs operate beneath the surface, influencing our decisions without us even realizing it. One of the most common is the scarcity mindset, the belief that there's never enough money, even when the evidence says otherwise. This mindset fuels anxiety, encourages emotional spending or excessive saving, and creates a constant fear of losing what you've built. Ironically, that fear often prevents people from recognizing opportunities and enjoying their financial progress. An abundance mindset takes a different approach. It believes opportunities can be created, knowledge can be learned, and wealth grows through patience, discipline, and consistent action. People with this mindset invest in themselves, create value for others, and make thoughtful, long-term decisions instead of reacting to fear. But abundance doesn't mean ignoring reality. Without balance, confidence can become overconfidence and lead to poor financial choices. True financial wisdom isn't driven by fear or blind optimism. It's built on balance, discipline, and clear thinking. Because real wealth doesn't begin in your bank account. It begins in your mind. Why wealthy people don't panic. Before we continue, if you're enjoying this video, subscribe to my wealth guide, like this video, share it with someone who could benefit, and leave a comment below. What's the biggest difference between a wealthy mindset and a scarcity mindset? One of the defining traits of people who build lasting wealth is their belief in abundance. They don't see money as a limited resource that everyone must fight over. Instead, they believe wealth grows through creativity, innovation, and value creation. While many people ask, "What can I get?" wealthy people ask, "What can I build?" That simple shift changes the way they approach business, investing, relationships, and life. An abundance mindset also helps them stay optimistic during difficult times. Economic downturns are rarely viewed as permanent disasters. Instead, they're seen as opportunities to learn, adapt, invest wisely, and prepare for the future. Another major difference is emotional intelligence. Wealthy people don't allow fear or excitement to control their financial decisions. They don't panic when markets fall or overspend when times are good. They remain calm, patient, and strategic, understanding that emotional discipline is just as valuable as financial knowledge. They also think long-term. Rather than chasing quick profits, they build systems for saving, investing, and creating value that continue producing results year after year. They understand that patience and compound growth often outperform short-term excitement. Lifelong learning is another common habit. Through books, mentors, experience, and continuous education, they constantly expand their knowledge, not only about finance, but also psychology, history, science, and human behavior. The broader their perspective, the better their decisions become. Perhaps the greatest difference, however, is purpose. For many wealthy people, money eventually becomes a tool rather than the destination. They focus on creating value, supporting meaningful causes, mentoring others, and leaving a legacy that extends beyond financial success. That sense of purpose keeps them motivated long after they no longer need more money. Prosperity and purpose often grow together. And that balance is what creates both lasting wealth and lasting peace. A quick disclaimer: I'm not a financial advisor, investment consultant, or personal finance expert. Everything I share comes from my own experience, along with what I've learned through reading and research. Always do your own research and seek qualified professional advice before making financial decisions. They measure wealth differently. When most people think of wealth, they imagine luxury homes, expensive cars, and extravagant lifestyles. But the reality is often very different. Many millionaires live modestly, focusing on building assets instead of showing off their success. In fact, around 80% of millionaires are self-made, creating wealth through years of disciplined decisions and consistent investing. Many practice what's known as stealth wealth, using money with purpose rather than for attention. They choose freedom over status and long-term security over short-term admiration. Because they're clear about what truly matters, they spend intentionally instead of emotionally, investing in experiences, education, relationships, and opportunities that genuinely improve their lives. They also keep their biggest expenses, housing, transportation, and food, under control. Rather than constantly upgrading their lifestyle, they protect their financial flexibility, knowing that unexpected changes are part of life. Another important influence is the people they surround themselves with. Financial habits are shaped by our environment, including the books we read, the communities we follow, and the people we listen to. Being around those who value responsibility and long-term thinking encourages wiser decisions. Wealthy people also treat debt differently. They avoid high-interest debt because they know it quietly destroys financial freedom and keeps people trapped in a cycle of paying for yesterday's purchases. Finally, they rely on simple, proven strategies. Instead of chasing risky investments or trying to time the market, many invest consistently in diversified index funds through regular monthly contributions. Their approach may seem ordinary, even boring, but consistency builds lasting prosperity. Because truly wealthy people don't spend their lives trying to look rich. They spend their lives becoming financially free, confident, and at peace. The habit that creates both peace and prosperity. Long-term financial security is rarely built through dramatic moments. It usually grows slowly, quietly, through simple habits repeated consistently over time. People who enjoy lasting financial peace don't just manage money, they nurture it. They make saving a priority, review their spending regularly, and consistently invest for the future. Every financial decision becomes a step toward protecting and growing their wealth. They also understand that appearances can be deceiving. An expensive lifestyle doesn't always reflect financial success, it can hide debt and constant stress. That's why they live below their means, choosing freedom over status and value over impressing others. Another powerful habit is awareness. They know where their money is going because they review their finances consistently. Instead of saving whatever is left at the end of the month, they save first and build their spending around that habit. Automating savings makes consistency easier, removing the need to rely on motivation. They also ignore daily market noise. Rather than reacting emotionally to every rise or fall, they stay patient, disciplined, and focused on the long term. They understand that consistency almost always beats perfect timing. Financial security isn't built through dramatic changes. It's built one intentional habit at a time, spending wisely, saving consistently, investing patiently, and thinking years ahead instead of days ahead. Those habits may seem ordinary, but together they create something far more valuable than a large bank account. Peace of mind. At the beginning of this video, we asked why wealthy people stay so calm about money. Now you know. Their peace doesn't come from having unlimited wealth. Their wealth grows because they've learned to protect their peace. They understand that prosperity begins in the mind, grows through patience, is measured differently, and is sustained by consistent habits. So start where you are. You don't need a perfect income to build financial peace. Review your spending, automate your savings, keep learning, and stop comparing your journey to someone else's. Small, consistent actions create extraordinary results over time. If this video inspired you, subscribe to my wealth guide, like this video, share it with someone who could benefit, and leave a comment below. What does financial peace mean to you? Your answer might inspire someone else to begin their own journey. Thank you for spending this time with me. I truly appreciate your support and your commitment to building a healthier relationship with money. Take care of your mind, take care of your money, and never forget, true wealth is measured not only by what you own, but by the peace, freedom, and purpose you build along the way.